Residents have complained about problematic short-term rentals for years. Now it appears the city is finally doing something about it.
We're learning City Council could have an ordinance this fall aimed at regulating those rentals. Stephen Goen joins us live now with the latest on this. Stephen?
Mia, Len, we're getting the preliminary details about this plan from a council committee meeting that happened earlier today. This could be the relief that a lot of homeowners in Houston have been looking for when it comes to those problematic short-term rentals. In neighborhoods across Houston, you'll find them, and we've shown you before, the short-term rental properties that some say operate like hotels, allowing guests at all hours of the night and at times inviting violence. The problem ongoing for years.
It's affecting property values, quality of life issues.
But now, just months after we took those concerns to Mayor John Whitmire, something is being done. The city's Administration and Regulatory Affairs Office on Wednesday telling council members they'd be presented an ordinance this fall aimed at regulating short-term rentals.
Part of that ordinance will not only be the registration to ensure that we get specific property owner and parcel data, but also we'll get feedback from the stakeholders that are here today.
ARA Director Tina Paez told council the ordinance would require short-term rental owners to register with the city, and they'd be subject to discipline for allowing bad behavior.
Will you propose some mechanism by which that permitting can be yanked?
There will definitely be revocation.
That ordinance would be based on data, Paez said. A third-party consulting firm found there were nearly 11,000 short-term rentals across Houston. District C and D had rentals that saw the most 311 calls and calls to HPD.
The number of HPD calls and resources is astounding.
That impending ordinance, whenever it comes, expected to serve as a means of enforcement, according to council members.
This many calls for service, this many citations, this many instances of wreaking havoc with the public, and you no longer get to have a short-term rental.
Now, as we mentioned, this ordinance is not expected until the fall, but today council members were still asking what can be done right now to try to control these short-term rentals. The city's legal department was also at that meeting, and they said you should look at updating your neighborhood's deed restrictions. We'll have more information about that on our website. We're live in Houston tonight. Stephen Goen, KHOU 11 News.
Neighbors just looking for solutions. Stephen Goen tonight. Thank you.